Okay, today we will discuss about cleaning the exhaust gas. Okay, so we all know that in exhaust gas, for example, in the automobile or a vehicle, it consists of that exhaust gas consists of definitely carbon dioxide, H2O or a water vapor, carbon monoxide, NOx, and hydrocarbons. Here, the carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, and NOx causes the pollution. We need to control these. These are the pollutants, but we know that CO2 and H2 are not that much harmful to the atmosphere. We can say that harmless to the atmosphere. So we need to control the these all whatever we are having the pollutants. So that controlling method already discussed in the previous video. Now cleaning the exhaust gas, we need to clean those. Okay, so that's why we are having different methods so to clean what it is pollutants, to clean the pollutants or exhaust gases. First one is we are having some devices to clean to clean the pollutants. Okay, or to clean, we can say that exhaust gas. Okay, first cleaner we are having here is the thermostat air cleaner. Okay, here you are having thermostat air cleaner. This is the diagram. The thermostat air cleaner consists of temperature sensing spring which senses the temperature of air entering the air cleaner. So here you are having temperature sensing spring. The air bleeds when air is cold, and this applies the intake manifold vacuum to the vacuum motor, the diaphragm, and the hands to control as per assembly moves up due to atmospheric pressure, and thus blocks and snorkel tube. This allows all the air to enter through the hot air pipe which is laid near to the exhaust manifold. When the engine starts, the exhaust manifold heats up quickly and hence allows heated air enter into the air cleaner This heated air helps to vaporize the fuel delivered by the carburetor or fuel injector, which is in terms improves the cold engine performance. So this is what you are having here is the thermostat air cleaner. Now next method is one more. We are having device for the exhaust gas cleaner, which is EGR system. Schematic diagram of EGR system you are having here. This one is the EGR system. So now I will discuss about this EGR system. Okay, EGR system. The simple form of EGR system is shown in this figure. This is the figure you are having. This is the figure. You are having. Uh, It consists of passage which connects exhaust manifold and intake manifold. The EGR value opens and closes the passage, and it consists of a spring-loaded diaphragm that forms a vacuum chamber at the top of the wall. A tube connects vacuum chamber and vacuum port in the throttle body, which is shown in the figure. So you may observe here you are having this figure. Here whatever I told you, that a tube connects vacuum chamber and vacuum port in the throttle body, which is shown here. In absence of vacuum, in absence of vacuum, the diaphragm moves down due to the spring action, thus closes the passage. Okay, in this situation, no exhaust gas recirculates, engine is idle, and the formation of NOx is minimum. When the throttle opens, it moves past the vacuum port, thus allows intake manifold vacuum to act through the port and moves the diaphragm up to open the wall. As the uh, wall raises up, some exhaust gases passes through the wall into the intake manifold. The exhaust gases mix with the air fuel mixture and hence enter into the engine cylinder. This reduces combustion temperature and hence formation of NOx. When the throttle valve is fully opened, a little vacuum exists at the vacuum port and hence EGR valve is nearly closed. However, EGR is needed due to rapid combustion and there is a less time for NOx formation. In most of the engine, vacuum is applied to the EGR valve through a ported vacuum which PV or a thermal vacuum switch, TVS, we can say that is thermal vacuum switch. It prevents EGR until engine temperature reaches 38 degrees Celsius. 38 Celsius. So treating the exhaust gas, okay, the exhaust gas is treated before it enters into the atmosphere to reduce amount of HC, CO and NO. These are all nothing but pollutants and harmful to the atmosphere. This is done by injection of fresh air into the exhaust system and pass exhaust gas through the catalytic converter. So that can be also possible when we are circulating these gases. Exhaust gases consist of HC, CO and NO through the um, through the passing through the exhaust gas, a catalytic converter and air injection system. We can also reduce the formation of all whatever the formation of HC or CO and NO which are exhaust into the atmosphere. We can reduce that one by using the one more device we are having, that is air injection system. In this method, the fresh air is blow. Here you are having this system. I will show you. This is the air injection system. We can use this one to reduce the, what we can say, that exhaust of pollutants. So whatever we are having in the exhaust gases, that is HC, carbon monoxide and NOx, we can reduce the not formation which are exhaust into the atmosphere. That can be reduced by using air injection system. This method In this method, the fresh air is blown into the exhaust gases after they exit combustion chamber. This provides additional oxygen to burn HCCO coming out of the cylinder. So it means what? CO is nothing but carbon monoxide. Once if receives or when it is reacts with the oxygen, or when it is combustion is taken place again with the oxygen, it forms CO2 and which reduces also HC will be converted into we can say that one CO2 and H2O or a water vapor, which are nothing but the harmless gases exhaust into the atmosphere. So those are not harmful to the atmosphere, we can say that. So this can be done by using air injection system. The air injection system consists of air pump, air switching and control valve, and the one-way check valves. So you may observe here all those we are having one-way check valves. When the engine is cold, the air pump pushes air through the nozzle to the exhaust manifold. The nozzles are located opposite to the exhaust port and hence uh, 02 in the air helps to burn any O2, whatever oxygen will be supplied, which will be helps to burn. So unburnt gases unburnt gases, nothing but HC and O2 will be burnt with the help of this oxygen whatever supply here in the air injection system. When engines warms up, ECM causes the air to pass through the catalytic converter where HC and CO are converted into H2O and CO2. H2O and CO2. So there is a mistake. So you need to there is a, so HC and CO2 will be converted into H2O. You know what is H2O? Water vapor. And CO2. The check valve avoids backflow of exhaust gases into the air pump. In case of backfire, during the deceleration, the bypass valve momentarily diverts air from the air pump to the air cleaner instead of exhaust manifold. This avoids backfire into the exhaust system. So likewise, we are having air injection system to reduce what it is to reduce formation or not formation. So whatever the exhaust of CO, HC and NOx will be taken place to the atmosphere, that can be reduced by using air injection system by supplying the air for complete combustion of all these pollutants. Next system is air separator system. So this one is the air separator system. We are having here diagram for the air separator system, air separator valve, we can say that. So this is the air separator valve, which is also used to control the exhaust of these pollutants into the atmosphere. Okay, so we will discuss now this diagram. Some some engine uses air aspirator. Some engines uses air aspirator valve in place of air pump. This is a one-way check valve. This the opening and closing of a exhaust valve causes variation in the exhaust manifold pressure. When the exhaust pressure is below atmospheric, so fresh air admits through the air aspirator valve to the nozzle in the exhaust manifold. The air aspirator valve closes when the exhaust valve opens, which causes pressure in the exhaust manifold to increase above atmospheric pressure. So likewise, so air aspirator valve is used to decrease the exhaust of these pollutants into the atmosphere. Now catalytic converter, one more we are having here, catalytic converter. So it consists of a catalyst, different types of catalysts. So whatever the pollutants we are having, that is HC, CO and NOx, these are all nothing but the incomplete formed because of incomplete combustion of the fuel. And when these are passes through the catalytic converter, these will be react with the catalysts whatever which are there in the catalytic converter, and forms the whatever again CO2 and H2O, which are harmless to the atmosphere. So again we are having here, that is the thing, the function of catalytic converter is to treat exhaust gas to convert harmful pollutants into harmless. Okay, whatever I told earlier. So harmful pollutants are nothing but HC, CO and NOx, we can say the hydrocarbons, carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide. These are the harmful pollutants. We can convert these into harmless pollutants by using catalytic converter. All exhaust gases must pass through the catalytic converter, which is located near the exhaust system. Whatever exhaust system is there in the vehicle, near to there only. So this catalytic converter is installed, and whatever the pollutants or burnt gases which are formed in the vehicle, so those will be passed through, which those should be passed through this catalytic converter. The catalytic converter consists of a material called catalyst. I already told you that catalyst, which causes chemical change without entering into the chemical reaction. Okay, chemical change will be taken place. It makes two chemicals to react with each other, and hence reduces amount of HC, HO and NOx in the exhaust gases. It consists of two different catalysts, to treat to treat HC and CO, and another one to treat NOx. Okay, two catalysts. It consists of two catalysts. One is used to react with the HC, and another one is HC and CO, and another one is for the NOx. Okay, treatment of NOx. Okay, that can be done by using two different catalysts or chemicals, we can say that. The first catalyst promotes HC to unit with a O2 to produce H2 and CO2, not HP, it is H2 and CO2 unit with the 2O2. Okay, so C will be react with the O2, so it becomes CO2, and H will be remains, that become the H2 molecule. So it will be which can be exhaust into the atmosphere. Those are less harmful compared to the HC. And second catalyst promotes CO2, which is again react with the O2. So one molecule of O will be react with the CO, so that what happens, it will be releases carbon dioxide, CO, which is comparatively less harmful than the oxide. As this converter oxides HC and CO, it is known as converter, oxidizing converter, we can say that oxidizing converter. Why? Because oxidation will be taken place, and so that what happens, hydrocarbon and CO will be converted into CO2 and H2O. The platinum and palladium are listed as a oxidizing catalyst. Here platinum and palladium, those are the, again, I told you those chemicals are used here for the oxidation process. So oxidizing, those are also known as oxidizing catalyst. The catalyst used for NOx splits into O2 and N2, and hence NOx will become harmless. So harmless, N2 and O2. The converter is known as reducing converter. So previous one is oxidizing catalyst, now it is a reducing catalyst or a reducing converter. The metal, that is rhodium, is used for this purpose. A large surface area of catalyst converter is located with the catalyst. The coated with the catalyst, the coated surface a area or a substance is in the form of bed. So bed of small beds or pellets or ceramic honeycomb, uses usually honeycomb converter is round, and pellet type converter is flat. Okay, two types of converter shapes they are having here, that is honeycomb shape and the pellet type of uh, shape, that is honeycomb is round in shape and the pellet type is flat in shape. So which is coated with the whatever I told you, that is the which one is rhodium. The vehicle fitted with catalyst converter in the exhaust system must be unleaved the gasoline, otherwise lead to the gasoline coats the catalyst and make the converter ineffective. The air fuel ratio of for the mixture must be psychometric ratio for effective working of catalytic converter. So likewise, the catalytic converters are also used here to convert COHC and NOx into what I can say, that hydrogen, water vapor, CO2, nitrogen and oxygen. So likewise, these will be converts, and which are not that much harmful or not harmful to the atmosphere. So likewise, catalytic converters can be used here to convert exhaust gas into, or cleaning the exhaust gases from the vehicle. So this is the topic we are having here. Now the dual bed three-way catalytic converter, one more catalytic converter we are having here. Which one is dual bed three-way catalytic converter? Dual bed catalytic converter consists of two pellet beds, one over the other, and are separated by an air chamber. The pellets coated with three-way catalyst reduce NO into N2 and O2 is provided on the upper bed. It also helps to oxidize HC and uh, CO at the lower bed, acts as a two-way catalytic converter. So two beds it is having. So first one is the which will converts NO2 into N2 and O2, and second bed which is having here in this converter is one more bed which is used to oxidize HC and CO, so that you can get what it is previously I told, the oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and oxygen. So likewise, so harmless gases will be exhaust into the atmosphere. So these are the different methods we used here to cleaning the exhaust gas. So this is the topic uh, what we are having here. We discussed which one it is, cleaning the exhaust gas. This is over now. Thank you for